Hello everyone and welcome to a haul video, and this giant bag I have here is full of stuff I picked up in Tennessee. And you might be like, Bob, when did you go to Tennessee? My answer would be July, before I got my Bronco. That is how behind I am as far as listing and hauls go. Everything that I am going to show you is now listed, yay. And let's go ahead and get into it. So the first item I'm going to show you is a pair of Judy Blue. These are black. They are the boyfriend fit that I talked about before. And I have great news. This is actually the only pair of Judy Blue boyfriend fit jeans I have now in my store. So I just had to complain about it and I sold them all. So this is the only one I have left. I've talked about how I have great luck with black denim, and we are in denim season. So I'm hoping that I'm going to manifest these also selling quickly. Really happy about that. Judy Blue has a really great sell-through rate, and that's why I thought it was so weird that I had had those jeans for such a long time and then had not sold them. So I am now in the clear to continue picking up Judy Blue jeans. This is a vintage piece that I didn't realize was a vintage piece until I went to list it. I just knew that Cinch is a really good Western wear brand. It is for rodeo, broncos, cowboy, Yellowstone type of stuff. And the reason why I found out that it is vintage is because it has the tag down here at the bottom that says it is from fall 2001. So it is Y2K vintage. It is just like a plain brown, but it's size medium, but it's like the 90s baggy fit. So this actually would fit up to an extra large, which is insane. But I have listed this, I have put in the listing that it's like an extra large baggy fit. Of course, the vintage Y2K keywords, we will see what happens with this. I just thought it was really cool to find that out there. In Tennessee, everything is stupidly cheap. Like, they're Goodwill prices. I got everything in a Goodwill in Tennessee, just outside of Bristol. And the prices at that Goodwill were like my Goodwill prices before the pandemic had happened. So it was a nice throwback. I found Garnet Hill for the first time, where I actually realized that it's good to pick up. And this is size 16, which is awesome. It's this beautiful like t-shirt material, jersey dress material. This nice like bright orange color. It has pockets, which, you know, every woman loves a dress with pockets. Gorgeously embroidered in the front. It is a short sleeve dress, but, you know, I figured because it's pretty and the size that it will hopefully sell pretty quickly. And, you know, of course I'm picking up pink vintage knit tops because these knit tops from the 90s do really well for me. It's pink, so I put Barbiecore in the title. This is just a size medium, I think. Nope, it's a size large. Cute little pink top. Again, these knits sell really well for me, and of course I took a picture of it with Karen. I've learned that if it's a vintage piece and does fit Karen, I should put it on Karen because it'll make a difference. This is a new tag piece. This is LL Bean, and I think I paid like less than $5 for this, but it's a new tag, LL Bean, size 16. I don't know what that is. I feel like that's a size large. Just a nice gray button-down heavy cotton shirt. The original retail price is like $45. Listed that. And then I also found a vintage LL Bean piece. This is a size medium. It's green because, you know, I love green. It's a nice little Henley top with this interesting like plaid check pattern. And this is made in the USA. So definitely picked that up. Again, I pick up all sizes. I've sold plenty of men's small and medium stuff. I know the larger stuff for most people sells faster, but I have made plenty of money on all men's sizes. In general, menswear just sells better for me. This is Abercrombie and Fitch. This is, I believe vintage Abercrombie and Fitch. This is one of their muscle tees, but it's like a weird sweatshirt material. It's so soft. And it has that Y2K distressing that was really popular in that era. If you know, you know. So it's got the distressing around here on the collar, it's got distressing in the cuffs, it's got distressing at the bottom. And that is how it's supposed to look. I picked this up because Abercrombie & Fitch is having a resurgence in popularity for some reason. This is a t-shirt I picked up. It's also vintage that I had to repair, but I was like, that's totally cool. I can do that. It is a Pirate Soul shirt. It's a size, I believe, medium. And it says beatings will continue until morale improves. And you're like, where in the world did you have to repair it? I repaired it in the neck. I already had cotton twill that was the same color. So I just added it back to the thing. So there was no cotton twill here whatsoever. It had been ripped out, and just sewing it back together with some new twill. It did get disclosed in the listing. So there's that. It also had some stains I had to get out, but they're all out now. And so it is just a vintage t-shirt, pirate t-shirt that can now find a new home and hopefully get worn for many more years. This is actually my first time finding a Robert Graham shirt, and it's women's, which I thought was hilarious. The fact I found it in Tennessee was also entertaining to me. So this is a women's medium, and it does have the embroidered flip cuff, which I thought was interesting. I just couldn't believe that of all the Robert Grahams to find, I find it in women's. Some of these can do very well. It just depends on the pattern of the shirt and also the flip cuff for women, which I didn't know. I thought it was only the menswear ones, but apparently the women's ones are also in demand. One of the things I love about thrifting in Tennessee when I go over there every July is that there's normally a lot of really good vintage, and so we're getting into that, and it is sweater season. Another lovely vintage knit top. I actually picked this up because the brand name is Eileen, and that's A-I-L-E-E-N, and that's how we spell my puppy's name. So I actually picked this up, one, because I thought I could sell it, and two, because it had my dog's name as the brand spelled the correct way. So I, of course, had to pick this up. Is that a good reason to pick something up for resale? No. Do I still feel like I can resell this and make a profit and also smile every time I see it? Yes. But it's just a really cute little nautical knit. It's ivory cream color, really cute. Someone will pick that up. I did have to do a significant amount of sweater shaving for this, but I feel like it was worth it. Because look at this gorgeous pastel. This is I think a size small, but it's like an oversized 80s small. And it is just amazing. It's got like the argyle print here in the center. It's collared. I mean, I'm not a small lady. You know, I'm 5'9", I weigh 160 pounds. I'm not a small lady. And this fits me just fine. I think this is awesome. Look at it. Look at this thing. Oh, it's so cute. And it's so hot. It's too hot to wear this right now, but I just had to show you. It's absolutely adorable. Hopefully this will go to a new home and someone will love it, because I think it's great. There is that. And then we have another vintage piece, but this is Y2K vintage. This is Hollister. Kind of like the Abercrombie & Fitch. The Y2K mall brands are kind of like in style right now. So I picked this up. It is a size small, but like Y2K version of small, which means unhealthy. But I picked this up. It's brown. It's a little cardigan. It's like cotton and lamb's wool and acrylic and rabbit fur. So I'm not going to hold on to this too long, but here it is. It looked really good on Karen. More Western wear, which you can expect being out in Appalachia. This is Ariat, or Ariat, however you want to pronounce it. Nice little kind of southwestern print here. This is a size medium. I will always pick up Ariat whenever I find it, no matter what. This is a really amazing vintage piece, menswear vintage piece. This is denim, but it's color blocked denim in blue and black. And this is a size XL. The brand is Old College Inn, which really doesn't matter, but these denim shirts are really in style for this fall season. So hopefully that will not stay in my store very long. I also found this t-shirt, and I knew who it was. This is the Dolly Rots, which is a pop punk band from the Y2K era. It's like a husband and wife duo. And it is the gas mask bunny giving everybody the bird, but it's a size medium. And honestly, if this doesn't sell within enough time, I will probably keep it. So another vintage piece. This is an absolutely stunning 90s denim jumper. It's got the half zip front. You know, this is peak 90s mom or 90s teacher. It's NY jeans, size large. I had to pick this up because, you know, this is also in style right now. I found my first Barbour piece. It's B-A-R-B-O-U-R. And unfortunately it doesn't fit me because I totally would wear the crap out of this. It doesn't fit my shoulders, which is how things go. But it is a tunic length plaid flannel with a roll tab sleeve, and it has pockets. It has pockets in the side here. So it's supposed to be like a tunic length dress. You know, if you were shorter, like, you know, 5'3" or something, you could just totally wear that as a dress, been fine. For my 5'9" self, even if it did fit, it would not cover the tush, so I would have to wear leggings with that, but I did try it on. I was really sad it didn't fit. I found a new without tags piece. This is Duluth. You guys have heard me talk about how I will always pick up Duluth when I find it, especially if I get it for cheap. And the reason I know it's new without tags is because it still has the original cardboard. So this probably would have been sitting on a table in the Duluth store, or that's how it got shipped. But it's a 2XL short sleeve button down blue check shirt. So I have listed this new without tags because it is new without tags. Another 90s Y2K kind of knit. This is Corette. Corette is still found now. You can find it pretty easily in any department store. This is a large petite, but I just thought that the colors were cute. It's green and purple people love purple. It has this interesting texture to it too. It's not just like a regular knit. It has these little stripes here are textured. I just thought it was cute. So I picked it up. Again, everything was a lot less expensive. The older prices. This is Huntington Ridge. This is a little vintage knit sweater vest, and I've talked about before how these oversized sweater vests are now being worn as just shirts. So I will pick these up because they sell for me. This is another oversized knit. This is super oversized though. I'm guessing, and it has like little oyster shell buttons. It's like more of an embroidery floss crochet almost, but I just thought this was cute. I actually picked this up because it was like $2. And I thought that I would be able to sell it, be a good layering piece. I think I need to add Log and Look to that title. I think that would work really well for that. Peak 90s piece right here. Again, I think this could go as a sweater dress if you're shorter because it's 33 inches long, all right, which just covers my butt. But if I can't like bend over or sit down at all without flashing the little cheeks. So this is an awesome primary color blocked like sweater dress. It is an extra large, so I think maybe it's just supposed to be a tunic length where you would have worn this with a pair of leggings in the 90s because that was in trend there. So I just thought that this was really cool. It's extra large. Like you could wear some bright tights with those as well. I don't know. I really like stuff where it's just like that is peak that period. And that's normally when I'm buying vintage, what I'm looking for. It either needs to like absolutely fit the stereotypical aesthetic of that time period, or it needs to fit with the modern wardrobe for that reason. This doesn't check either of those boxes because you would look at this and probably not think of the 70s, but that is when this sweater is from. This is Kenneth too, and you can see the big old leaves here. This is 100% acrylic and made in the USA. It's kind of like a fall print, but with like winter colors. And I just thought that this was too pretty to leave behind. I did have to repair it. It had dropped some of the stitches here, so I just took my little thing and fixed it. And just like recrocheted them back together and then re-sewed the hem in the sleeve. So it's now perfect. That happens. But I picked this up and I think it's beautiful and it looked great on Karen. So hopefully someone else will pick it up. We are in sweater season. And then the last item I have to show you is this Lucky Brand Henley. It's extra large. It's gray. It's long sleeve. We are in long sleeve Henley season. It's Lucky Brand, which I've had great luck with. If I can pick it up for really cheap, I normally. And that is everything I picked up in Tennessee. And I'm so glad I finally have finished listing everything so I could show it to you months later. I will definitely be doing the listing challenge again this week so I can get more of these hauls done, because I am hoping to do Thriftmas again this year, but I'm only going to be able to do Thriftmas again this year if I can get caught up. So lots of listing challenges to make that happen. And on that note, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye. Bye. I wanna be a hero, hero.